Okay, thank you.
It's only showing recording, yeah. So
Okay,
there's
thank
no.
you. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so we will start our class.
Right. So let's begin our class. Others are joining. So we will do one thing. We will do reciting of Meghan Swabhavi. Okay. I have postponed in my next class to 15 minutes later. So there will be no issue regarding time. But yeah, we will do Meghan Swabhavi part. After it, we will start our class. So let's do Meghan Swabhavi. I am sharing the photo and we all can recite together. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm sharing the photo of Megan and Mr. Party. And I kindly request all of you to switch on your cameras because it will be better for you as well as for me to understand the topic. Okay, so I will request all of you to kindly turn on your camera. It will be a good experience for you to learn a new thing. Let's do Megan and Sabayo. Let's join your hands and you can recite with me. Just unmute yourself. मैं ज्ञानानंद
Nand
स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी मैं हूँ अपने में स्वयं पूर्ण पर की मुझ में कुछ गंध नहीं मैं रस रूपी अस्पर्शी पर से कुछ भी संबंध नहीं मैं रंग राग से भिन्न भेद से मैं भिन्न निराला हूँ मैं हूँ अखंड चैतन्य निज रमने वाला हूँ मैं ही मेरा करता दरता मुझ में पर का कुछ काम नहीं मैं मुझ में रहने वाला हूँ पर में मेरा विश्राम नहीं मैं शुद्ध बुद्ध अविरुद्ध एक पर परिणति से अप्रभावी हूँ आत्मानुभूति से प्राप्त तत्व में ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी. Okay, so here, hi Ashi, hi Aran, hi Dishan, hi Darshi, hi Aarti. Okay, how are you? All of you are fine?
Fine.
Okay, great. So let's start our class. So in yesterday's class, we talk about Madhyam Lok, okay, the center part of the world, which is known as Madhya Lok. Okay. In Madhyalok, we have understand that how this Madhyalok is created. So basically, the Madhyalok is made up of two things. First, islands, and second, seas. Okay. So we have island, then we have a sea. After that, we have island. After that, we have sea, island, sea, island, sea. Go. This types goes on. Okay. So the first island is Jambu Dweep, the center, Jammu, where we all live. Okay. So if somebody asks where you live, what you will say? You will say we live in Jammu. Okay. And I want to ask question from the yesterday's class. Why Jammu Dweep is known as Jambu Dweep? The name given based on what thing? Okay. Yeah, you can.
The tree, Jambu.
Jumbo, correct. So in the island, the Jambu Dweep, in the island of Jambu Dweep, we have a tree. The name of the tree is Jambu tree. Okay, and the Jambu tree is there in the Jambu Dweep, Jambu Island. So we say this island. The name is given to this island is Jambu Dweep. Okay. After that, we have Lavan Samudra. So why it is known as Lavan Samudra? Ashi, you remember?
Was it because there was a tree like that?
What?
Was it because there was a tree like that?
No. We are talking about sea, ocean, Lavan Sea. Okay, Lavan Ocean. So yeah, so the taste of the water is like salty. So Lavan is namak, salty. So due to the saltiness of the water, we speak or we give the name of the sea, ocean as Lavan Samudra. Okay, so all the islands and all seas are in the round shape. We can see in our PPTs. Okay, I'm sharing the PPT. And after doing this revision, we will move on. Okay. So we have understand the Madhyam Lok. We have understand who lives in the Madhyam Lok, humans, animals, and celestial beings. And celestial beings, we have understand we have Jyotisi Devs, Vyantar Devas, and Bhavanvasi Devas. Okay, and after that we have understand the name given to the island as well as seas. Okay, now we have to move forward. Okay, so let's go to the another sutra. Just wait a minute. I have to check. Sorry, I can't read this. Okay, Darshi. Okay. Hi, Darshi. So basically, there's no need to read it. Okay. I'm going to understand. I'm going to speak in English, so you will be comfortable with English. But the PPTs are made up of in Hindi language, so there is no need to afraid of this thing. If you don't understand anything that I am speaking, you can definitely ask me. But we are taking this PPT as a base. Okay, because all content we have is in Hindi or Gujarati kind of language. So, so we are using the Hindi language as a base or for the PPTs. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me share you. Ah, so if you don't understand the writings, there is no need to understand the writings, the letters, the language. But I'm just using the sutra. Okay. We are understanding the oldest language, kind of saying in the Hindus kind Sanskrit language. We are going to speak the sutras in Sanskrit language, and after that we are going to understand in English. Okay. So this is kind of PPTs. So it is made up of in Hindi language. So we will use it. So let's speak the sutra. I will speak. After that, you have to repeat after me. Dvir dvi vishkambha purva purva parishepino valay krataya. Repeat after me. Dvir dvir. Turn your mic and repeat after me. Dvir dvir
Devir,
Dvir,
vishkambha
Vishkamba,
purva purva
Purva,
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 parishepino
Parishepi,
Parishepado,
valay krataya.
Valaya,
Valay Krataya.
Valaya krataya. Okay, good.
Val-
So basically, the sutra speaks the island and the ocean. So it is speaking about the size. Okay. So there is a question: how big Earth is? Okay. So if someone asks you, what is the diameter of the Earth? So what is the diameter of the Earth? Anybody knows?
what is the diameter of Earth?
Nobody. Yeah. So it's around 12,000 something kilometer. Okay. I don't know precisely, but yeah, 12,000 something. So the diameter of the Earth is kind of 12,000 something kilometers, and one yojan is Yeah, Ashi, you can.
8,000 miles.
Yeah, so 8,000 miles. So let's convert into kilometers. It's like around 6,000 kilometers around. So if we talk about one yojan, it's 6,000 kilometer, okay? And the whole earth is only a 12,000 something kilometers. And we have 14 Raju. And how many yojans we have? So yeah, the she just a message to everyone, 12,742 kilometers. Great. So you have to understand, we are living in the Madhyam Lok. And the height of the Madhyam Lok is 1 lakh 40 yojan. 1 lakh 40 yojan. And one yojan is 6,000 kilometers. So if we just do multiply 1 lakh 40 into 6,000 kilometers, so that's great number. So the Madhyam Lok, the center world is quite big. Earth is a small, small part where we think we live, but other than that, there's lots of people are living, lots of humans, lots of animals are there, lots of different species are there. Okay, so let's move forward. So now we are going to understand what is the diameter, what is the radius of the Jambudvi, Lavan Samudra, all the islands, all the deep. So can we count or can we decide the diameter of every single island or ocean? Do you think can we count or can we count it? Okay. Why we can't? Why we cannot count? Why do you think we cannot count? Yeah. Hero Mandir comment. Yeah. You can speak. I don't know your name.
So I don't think we can count because, as you said, it's 1 lakh 40 yojan, the thing, and if you divide it into Lancy, there would be loads and loads. So we can't actually count it.
Okay, so basically you have to understand. I am saying the height of the Madhyam Lok is 1 lakh 40. Okay, we are of Madhyam Lok, but we have uncountable asankhyak seas as well as islands. So it is uncountable, so we can't count it, right? But yeah, there is a formula. So we are going to understand that formula. On the base of that, if someone asks you, Aaron, count the 57th island diameter. So we are going to understand the formula. On the base of that, you can you can uh, you can count the diameter of any island of any ocean. Okay, so be ready to understand this formula. But before we start formula, to understand this formula, just understand this basic concept, so you will be good enough to go forward. What is the concept? Let's see. Okay, so the basic concept is that where is the counting? Okay, it's just here. Okay, so the basic concept is that we have Jambudvip in the center. After we have Lavan Samudra. So just imagine, Jambudvip is of Jambudvip is of 1 lakh yojan. Okay, Jambudvip is 1 lakh yojan. So if we move to the next, after Jambudvip, we have the ocean. Okay, we have sea, the Lavan Sea. So the Lavan Sea will be double of the Jambudvip. And after that we go to the Dharki Khand. So the Dharki Khand will be double size of Lavan Samudra. And after that we go to the Kalodari Sea. So the Kalodari Sea will be double of the previous island. The previous island is Dharki Khand Island. So the diameter of the previous one is used for the next. For example, we have Jambudvip size of 1 lakh yojan. So if we move to the Lavan Samudra, so it will be going to double. If we are going to the Dhaki Khand, so it will be double, okay, of Lavan Samudra. So we are going to count double of the previous one for understanding the diameter of the next one. And how do we do it? Let's see. Okay, we have a very simple formula. So I'm just sharing it. Just wait a minute. Okay, yes. Just I'm just sharing. Okay, let's understand by this. Okay, so let's understand the one size of Jambudvip is 1 lakh user. Let's move to the Lambar Samudra. So it will be of 2. Let's move to the Dharti Khand. It will be of 4. After that, we have Kalodari. So we have 8. Let's move to the Pushkar one. The Pushkar one will be 16. So you are going forward, and you're doubling the digit because the next island or the next ocean is have the double diameter of the previous. Okay. So you can make the simple formula to count it. 2 Q, okay, you can write it because I can't use screen. I don't know why in this Zoom I can't use it because in other parts I can use it. I don't know why here I can't. So just write it 2. In the power you can write bracket Q, write Q. In the bracket you can write n minus 1. Okay, so write Q. In the bracket you can in the power of the Q you can write n minus 1 into multiply 1 lakh user. Okay, I'm repeating it. 2 in the upper part you can write, in the power you can write n minus 1 multiply by 1 lakh user. So if somebody asks you, let's count the first one. Okay, let's count first one. So what you will use in place of n, you have to use 1. Okay, if someone asks you what is the diameter of the first one, so how we will count? Use 1 in the place of n. So 1 minus 1, 0. So 2 power to 0 means, yeah, great. Yeah, someone is sharing. So great. Yeah, if you can write it, you can. Okay. It's loading. Mm. Yeah, it's loading. So you have to just stop this. Stop sharing it because it's a loading.
Okay, then I will just stop the sharing.
Yeah, great. Okay, I can use the screen, right? Zoom will have access to all the information. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen or not?
Yes.
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 Great. I can use here. It will be good. Okay. So basically, it's like 2 n minus 1 into 1 lakh user. Okay, I have to write in English. Yeah, user. Okay, so if somebody asks, Ashi, you have to count the 5th island area. So how you are going to count it? Just put 5 here in place of n. So 5 minus 1, 4. Okay, so what is 2 raised to 4? 2 into 2 into 2, multiplying 2 for 4 times. So what will be the answer? You can speak by unmuting yourself. Yeah, so multiply 2 for 4 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. What will be the answer? And you guys speak, just unmute yourself. Because I can't see you. So,
16.
because I'm sharing the screen.
16.
What?
16.
16. Correct. 16. So the answer is 16 into 1 lakh user. So it means 16 into 1 equals to 16. So the answer will be 16 lakh. 16 lakh user. Okay. If somebody asks you what is the diameter of the 5th one, you can just use this formula. You can put any value. Okay. Let's take another value. Okay. Can I use the other page? No. Great. Let's go to the other. So if somebody asks, you have to count let's take simple one because yeah. Sixth. Okay, if somebody asks to count sixth island diameter, how you're going to use 6 minus 1 into 1 lakh cubes. Okay, so what is 6 minus 1? 5. 2 raised to 5. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, what will be the answer?
32 yojan. Lakh yojan.
Yeah. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16, 6 into 2. So 32 lakh yojan. Okay, so you can easily speak by counting by using this formula. You can easily use this formula and you can count any diameter of any island, any sea. Okay. Yes or no? Now it is easy for all of you. Yeah. Aaron, what you want to ask?
How do we figure out the diameter of the first island? Because when we try to do it, then it will be 0 every time.
No, it will be not 0. Let's count it. Okay. So you know the formula, okay, right? Q 1 minus 1. Yeah, you are saying right, but we have to understand here one thing that 1 minus 1 equals to 0, 2 raised to 0. So we will understand it's 0 value. So now we are not going to multiply this with 1 lakh yojan because you have to understand because we are going to start from somewhere. So 0 means nothing. Okay. So here we are on, for example, I just have to clear here because you have understand a lot, you have understand only and only logic ganit. So there are two types of mathematics, Jain mathematics and and the mathematics that we learn in school. Aaron. So in Jain mathematics, the value begins from 1. So there is some kind of 0. Okay. So yeah, you have to understand Jain mathematics. So it is another topic, another concept. So I also take classes of Alokik Ganit, Jain Alokik Ganit with Jainism mathematics. So in there, the starting value is not 0 or 1, it's move forward. Okay. So we are not counting 0 as nothing. Okay, we are saying 0 is nothing. Okay, so only we will left with 1 lakh. Okay, so we will say 1 lakh. Okay, got it? Okay, so now you can count, right? So I can give homework. I can ask you what is the diameter of the 23rd of the island. You can count. It's very simple. Okay, so anyone can ask you regarding the size of the island or size of the ocean. You can easily count. So let's move forward. I think everyone learned this. Everyone, are you comfortable with this? If you have doubt, you can ask me. Ashi, Hairo Mandir Community, Aaron, Jayanti, Darshi, unmute yourself. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Aarti, Dishan, okay, everyone is comfortable. Great. So let's move forward. Okay, I'm sharing the PPT again. Okay, let's go to the next sutra. Repeat after me. Tan madhe, unmute yourself. Tan madhe.
Tanmadde.
Yeah, everyone is not speaking. All of you unmute yourself and speak after me. Recite after me. Tan madhe
Tanmadye
Tanmadde.
meru nabhir vrato
Meru Nabhirato
yojan sat
Yojan
sahasra viskhambo
Sahasra Viskambo
jambudvipah.
Jambudvipaha.
Great. So what is the sutra means? The sutra means we all are living in Jambudvip. And what is the size of Jambudvip? So we already know. Aaron, we already know the size of the first one. What is the size of the first one? 1 lakh yojan. Great. 1 lakh yojan. And in the center of the 1 lakh yojan, we have a small mountain. For us, it is not small, it's quite big. Okay, so the Jambudvip is in the circle shape, but in the center. Okay, in the center of the Jambudvip, we have we have one mountain which is known as Meru Parvat. Okay, it's very simple. So we have Jambudvip. In the center, we have mountain. The name of the mountain is Meru Parvat. Let's move. Okay, so it's look like this. So this is a Jambudvip. Whole this is Jambudvip, and in the center we can see Sumeru Parvat. Okay, right? We can all see. So there is a given there is an example like we have stomach. Okay, we all of you have stomach. Okay, in the stomach, the center part, which is known as duty in Hindi. In English, we can speak navel. Okay, so in the there is a center navel, the hole in the center of our body, which is known as navel. In the same manner, we have Jambudvip, we have lot of ocean and islands. The center point of all Madhyam Lok is known as Sumeru Parvat. Okay, if somebody asks what is the center point of the Madhyam Lok, what you're going to say? Sumeru Parvat. Okay, great. Let's move forward. If you have any query, just unmute yourself and ask me, because I think this is a easy concept. You all can understand very easily. Great. Let's move forward. So the first is, what is the shape of the Jambudvip? So the shape you already know, it is circle. What is the diameter? Kind of what is the area? So the area is 1 lakh yojan, or we can speak like in the manner of 40 crore mile. Okay, you can understand with miles also, 40 crore miles. And what is the center mount? What is the name of the center mountain? It is known as Sudarshan Meru. We have already. You can also speak Sumeru, or you can also speak Sudarshan. Okay. Now let's move to the Jambudvip. Now we are going to understand Jambudvip. So how this Jambudvip is made up of? We have four things, and mainly we have four things in the Jambudvip. First, we have land. Okay, we have different kind of lands. So it is known as Kshetra. So there are 7 lands. Okay, you have maybe heard in Hindi or Gujarati. Okay, we have to pass 7 seas and 7 land. Okay, so in Jambudvip we have 7 lands. Okay, after that we have 6 big mountains, and we have 6 lake, and we have 14 big rivers. So the Jambudvip is made up of four things: area, mountain, ocean, and big rivers. So the area, there are 7 areas. We are going to understand which 7 are they. We have 6 mountains, we have 6 lake, and we have 14 big rivers. Okay, and which are they? So we are going to understand one by one. So let's move forward. First of all, we are going to start with the center of the Jambudvip. So the center mountain, the part is known as Sudarshan Mere. You can see the picture of the Sudarshan Mere. It stands like that. Okay. I have to ask this to Adi's mother. So do we have any temple where we have Sumeru Parvat in your area?
No, unfortunately, we don't have.
Okay, great. So basically, so there are different temples in India which is constructed based on like Jambudvip. Currently, there is a big temple in Indore. When you visit, just go to the Indore, Adhyay. The name of the temple is Adhyay. So in Adhyay, they have constructed this. Okay, they have really constructed this, and you can really see by your eye. It is kind of temple. In temple, they have made this whole big project of Jambudvip or Dhaidvi. But no worries, if you're not visited or not seen, we can
Isn't there
understand easily.
isn't there one
Yeah,
in Hastinapur also? Hastinapur?
yes, yeah, there is Hastinapur also. You can also, for example, in Gujarat, you have visited Vastrapur. We have also 5 Merus here also. So there are lots of area in India which is present. I don't know regarding foreign, if it's there or not. But yeah, in India, there are lots of there. Okay. So let's understand by a picture of it. Okay, you can visualize. So in the center, we have Sumeru Parvat. The construction looks like this. Okay. The construction will be looking like this. Okay. So the Sumeru Parvat, the height of the Sumeru Parvat is 1 lakh 40 yojan. Okay, 1 lakh 40 yojan, around 40 crore miles. Okay, so the height of the Sudarshan Meru, Sumeru Parvat, is 1 lakh 40 yojan. Okay, so basically the mountain is 1 lakh yojan, but the upper part, which is known as Chulika. What is Chulika? So Chulika is kind of corn. Okay, like shape of the corn. So it's look like this. It's not fully corn, but it's look like corn. And the Chulika is only of 40 yojan. Okay, so the main mountain is 1 lakh yojan, but the upper Chulika, the upper part of the mountain is of 40 yojan. In miles, if want to convert, so that it is written 1,60,000 miles. Okay, and the base, okay, the mountains also have base. So the base is of 1,000 yojan. The base is of 1,000. So let's calculate. So we have base, we have upper part like corn chulika, and we have mountain. So let's minus the base of 1,000 for from 1 lakh 40 yojan. First of all, let's minus the upper part of chulika. So 1 lakh 40 yojan minus 40 yojan. So we are left with 1 lakh yojan. And from 1 lakh yojan, we minus the base on which the mountain is present of 1,000. So we will left with 99,000 yojan. So basically the mountain is of 99,000 yojan, but when we include the base as well as the chulika, the corn part of the mountain, so we can say the whole height of the Sudarshan Meru is 1 lakh 40. And the interesting thing is that after 1 lakh 40 yojan, if we put a hair, okay, not whole hair, just a piece of hair, okay, just a hair. So after you, if you put a hair, after that the heavens begins. Okay, so Madhyam Lok is around 1 lakh 40 yojan. After that you have to put an hair, and if you put your hair after that, you can speak that from there onwards heavens begins, the upper lok begins. Okay, and not our hair. Okay, we don't have to put our hair. So whose hair? So there is a small sip of Uttam Bhog Bhumi. So we have different Bhog Bhumis, and there is a Uttam Bhog Bhumi. And Uttam Bhog Bhumi, we have a small, the baby sip hair. So which is quite small one. So we have to put that, and after that the heaven. Okay, yeah, Ashi, you can say.
Can you repeat the height again of the mountain?
Right. So basically, the whole mountain height is 1 lakh 40 yojan, correct? But the upper part, which is known as Chulika, the corn of the mountain, is of 40 yojan. Okay, so the upper part is 40 yojan, and the base of the mountain is 1,000. Okay, so from 1 lakh 40 yojan, if you subtract 40 yojan of corn shaped peak and 1,000 of base, then we are left with 99,000 yojan. Okay, got it? Great. Okay, if anyone of you have query, you can ask me. Okay.
Can you please share the picture again, that Sumeru Parvat?
Yeah, fine.
Because you said Chulika, and there is on top, there is a like, okay, one is Chulika, and there is something like on top of the Chulika as well.
No, there's nothing like that. Yeah.
Okay, that thing is there.
So we are talking about only upper part. Okay. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you see the pink color, red color, and this, okay,
it's
this.
Chulika. Pink color is Chulika. Okay.
Okay, only this pink color.
Yeah. So the pink one is Chulika, and the green one is garden. Okay. So we are going to understand the gardens, but we
Okay,
are
okay.
just focusing on Chulika.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. I think everybody is clear. Let me ask. Darshi, Jayanti, Aarti, Aaron, Ashi. All of you are clear? Just unmute yourself and just give so I can move forward.
Yes.
Okay. Darshi, are you clear?
Yes, I'm clear.
Great. Let's move forward. Okay. Now this gardens. So yeah. So she was asking what this green and everything is there. So let's understand that. So we have 4 kind of garden on this mountain. So we have beautiful mountains. In this beautiful mountains, we also have 4 gardens. And the name of the gardens are very simple. Badrisal Garden, Nandan Garden. I'm saying garden, but you can also say jungle because it's one, but it's kind of very beautiful. So we can say garden because when we think about jungle, we only see, oh, trees, 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 only trees. But these are kind of gardens because there's lots of beautiful trees are there, beautiful plants are there. So we are speaking like gardens, but you can understand like it is big gardens. Okay, so big gardens. So Badrisa garden, Nandan jungle kind of, so Somanas garden and Pandu garden. So we have 4 gardens. Okay, so let's understand where these are situated. So the first we have Badrasal, our garden. So the green one, the downer side of the green one, last part. Okay, this last down green is Badrasal garden. Then we have dark green. Okay, and after dark green, we also after that we have light green again. Okay, you can see we have green color, the downer part, the last part, it is Badrasal garden. After that, we have dark green. So dark green is the height of the mountain. After moving for something 500 yojan up, we have another garden which is known as Nandan garden. Okay. After that, we have to move forward, 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 forward. Kind of how many yojans? So we have to move 62,500 yojans upward, and then we have Somanas garden, the green part. Okay, after blue part, you can see green part. It is Somanas garden, and after that, you move 36,000 yojan upward. So the green part you can see is the final garden, which is known as Pandu. Okay, so we have 4 gardens. First is Badisal, second is Nandan, third is Somanas, and the fourth is Pandu. Okay. So the first is in the base of the mountain, Chitrapathvipa. Chitrapathvipa is the base. So it is in the base, the first garden. After that, we have to move 500 yojan upward, and we have second garden, Nandan one. After that, we are moving 62,500 yojan upward, and we have Somanas one. Okay, and after that, we have to move forward 36,000, and on the upper part, we have Panduk. And on the Panduk one, we have small Chulika, small corn size 40 yojan Chulika. Okay. Okay. Who will give me the explanation? Okay, Ash, you can ask. What you want? Okay, if you're raising this like Ashi, if you're raising your hand like this, I can't see. Okay, because I'm sharing the PPT. So just use the Zoom button. I can see.
Yeah. I was just asking if is this Sudarshan Meru picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Okay. So Adi, can you explain all the 4 gardens to us?
Okay. But can I have the PPT so I know how high they are because and the names?
Yeah. Right. So do you remember the names or not?
I don't remember them on the spot.
Okay. Good. Yeah. You want this picture or this?
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay, so right at the bottom of the Sumeru Parvat, there's the Bhadrasal garden, and then if you
Great.
500 yojan upward, there's the Nandan garden.
Great.
If you go another 62,500 yojan upward, you get the Somanas.
Yeah.
garden.
Somanas. Yeah.
And then right at the last garden, which is another 36,000 yojan upward, you get the Panduk garden.
Great explanation. Okay, so why we have understand this 4 gardens? Because there is a base, There is a need to understand because in this whole gardens we have Chaityalayas, we have Jinalayas. Okay, so we have big Jinalayas, Chaityalayas in this gardens. Okay, so we have 4 gardens, right? Yeah, you can.
Can you go back to that slide again so I can write down the link?
I will share the PPT. Okay, you can write
Okay.
it. Okay, great. So basically, we have 4 gardens. Okay, so in each garden we have 4 Chaityalayas. We have 4 Jin mandir. In each garden we have 4 Jin. One Jin mandir is in the east, second is in the west, third in the north, and the fourth in the south. So we have 4 Chaityalayas in 4 directions in one garden. So total we have 4 gardens. One garden contains 4 Jinalayas. So 4 into 4.
16.
Oh, great. So 16. So total in one mountain, Sumeru Parvat, we have 16 Chaityalayas. How many? 16. So this Chaityalaya, this Jain Mandir, are not like our Jain Mandir, okay? It's kind of big Jain Mandir. It is known as Akratim Jinalaya. Akratim Jinalaya means it is not made up. The human beings are not anyone have made up. It is from infinite times and it will go on from infinite time. So it will never be created. It will not be destroyed. It is always present. Okay, it will not going to be destroyed any time after this. So it is known as akratik, unartificial, natural Chaityalayas. Great. Let's move forward. Okay, so this much is important for you. Now we can move to the next sutra. Mhm. So we are on the 10th sutra. Okay, we have understand we have 7 areas. So we have name of the 7 area. The first is Bharat, second one is Hemvat, third is Hari, the fourth is Bide, fifth is Ramne, sixth is Eranyavat, Varsh, and seventh is Era. Okay, so this is are the name of the kshetras. Okay, so these are the 7 areas: Bharat, Hemvat, Hari, Vide, Ramik, Eranyavat, Ehravat. So we are now after this, all the sutras are very simple, okay? Because we are going to understand the name of the mountains. We have to just learn the name of the mountains, the name of the river, and everything. So after this, the 10 sutras are very simple. So we are going to use the diagram of the Jambu Dweep, and we are going to spot the mountains, the rivers, the areas, everything in the diagram. Okay, because it is geography. In geography, what you do, you, for example, I don't know, in India in the geography we have maps. In the maps, we have they ask us to draw the river. They ask us to show the states and everything. In the same manner, I think you they taught like this to UK in your country also. So same thing we are going to do in the next class. We are going to understand Jambudweep, the map of the Jambudweep, and I am teaching you all the areas. And after that, I will ask all of you to speak one by one regarding where this area is situated. I will say, where is the Bharat Kshetra? So you have to show me. So there, here is the Bharat Kshetra. If I ask, where is Eravan? You have to show. So the next class, the tomorrow's class will be all based on the map of the Jambudweep. So be ready with your map skills. Okay. So let's end this class here. If you have any query, you can ask me. Okay. So let's end this class here. जावाणी के ज्ञान से सूझे लो कालो सोवाणी मस्तक नमो
Namo
सदा देत हो
Sadadeta
दो.
Hodo.
Okay, recite 9 times Namo mantra.